Ulster County. I'm Justin Nahow, a culinary teacher here at the Career and Technical Center in Port Ewing. With the holiday season upon us, I want to take some time today and talk about how to safely handle your holiday Thanksgiving turkey. So you've gotten your holiday turkey from the grocery store. It's been in your freezer for the past couple weeks. It's time to get that out of the freezer and let it thaw properly. To let it thaw properly, get a pan, get a cookie sheet, and the best thing to do about 5 to 7 days before Thanksgiving when you're going to be cooking it is let it thaw under refrigeration. The pan or the cookie sheet is here to catch any liquid or juices that are going to drip out. You're going to want to put this in the refrigerator to thaw. When you put it in the refrigerator, make sure it's on the most bottom shelf as possible. You don't want any fresh, ready-to-eat foods below the thawing turkey, for those juices could drip down into them and contaminate the foods that you're going to be eating. For the holiday season, you're going to be preparing your turkey. Maybe it may be just as simple as salt and pepper. You may have a special spice rub, brining, or injecting of really tasty juices. Go ahead, try to find yourself some latex gloves to keep your hands clean, to keep the bacteria off and spreading around your home. You're able to change those often. As you're working, find yourself some disinfectant wipes. Any sort of harmful bacteria that ends up on your counters or your surface can be cleaned away, not spreading bacteria throughout your kitchen. To temp your turkey, don't trust that pesky little pop-up thermometer. That one doesn't really read the best temperature for your turkey and can also overcook your turkey. Don't trust it. Get yourself a great analog or digital instant read thermometer. So your holiday turkey is roasting in your oven. Maybe it's frying out in the driveway. Maybe it's out in the smoker. What you're going to want to do is make sure you're cooking it to the correct internal temperature of 165 degrees. Most often, your thermometer has been sitting in the drawer all year. Maybe you used it last season for Thanksgiving. Go ahead and make sure it's calibrated correctly. If you get a jar of ice water, your thermometer should read 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's off, you can calibrate it. There's a small nut there to get it to the correct temperature. On your turkeys, what we have here is just turkey breasts. It's missing the legs and the thighs. You're going to want to find the deepest part to probe your turkey and get the internal temperature of 165 degrees. So up here, this is where the neck is and the thickest part of the turkey breasts. Go ahead and find the deepest part and your thermometer will read 165 degrees. Now you have all those tasty Thanksgiving leftovers. Don't wrap them up quite yet. Put them in the refrigerator uncovered to completely chill throughout. If you have a plastic top on them or foil, that's going to trap heat and moisture in there where bacteria could potentially grow. So again, keep them uncovered in your refrigerator. Once they're fully chilled, go ahead and put a cover on them and then get really creative with all your Thanksgiving leftover ideas. Those Thanksgiving leftovers, they've been really tasty. A week after Thanksgiving, time to say goodbye. Don't let them hang out too long. It's amazing how long they can just sit in the refrigerator, start growing bacteria, and not make you feel very good. A week goes by really quick. Make sure the next Thursday after Thanksgiving, if they're not consumed, go ahead and toss them in the trash.
Hello, Ulster County. My name is Elise Macker. I'm a culinary educator here at the Career and Technical Center in Port Ewing. So now our turkey is done and we're headed to the sweet part of Thanksgiving. What's more American than a classic pumpkin pie? So with that, we want to talk a little bit about can safety. So first things first, go ahead and get out that can opener that I know is in all of your drawers at home. But did you know that there's probably a lot of bacteria hanging out on there? So first things first, you have to sanitize it. You can use a simple Clorox wipe, or if you want to wash it with warm soapy water, just make sure you go ahead and disinfect it as best as you can. So now you have your can open, right? So now you have essentially a razor sharp piece of metal going on. So once you get all of your item or all of your ingredient out of your can, first things first, make sure you get all of your ingredient out of your can. Use your rubber spatula to get every inch of pumpkin puree that's inside that can out. Make sure to store that in a separate airtight container. Never plastic wrap over top of a metal can. That's how botulism grows. So now that we have this razor sharp metal can lid, we're gonna go ahead and place it back inside towards the bottom. From there, you're gonna use all your might to go ahead and crush the top of it. Once it's crushed on the top, now it's gonna never come back out when you put it in your trash can. This way you're never gonna cut yourself on that razor sharp piece of metal. You can use this for large pumpkin puree cans, even small condensed milk or evaporated milk, which are your two most common ingredients inside of pumpkin pie. You can use it on your cans that you're gonna take your cranberry sauce out of. Just make sure, again, you don't store any food item inside of a metal can.
I hope you learned some helpful tips about turkey safety.
And can safety today.
From all of us at Ulster BOCES, have a safe and happy holiday season.
Did you like this video? Follow us on all social media accounts. And be sure to watch for our culinary arts education classes for adults here at the Career and Technical Center.